Guys, before I like to clean skin right up around the skirt, and that keeps all that grease off of the skirt when you're fleshing. So I told you guys before, I'm not the fastest skinner, but I'm not in a hurry either. So it's one of them things that I don't have a lot of fur. I'm not catching a lot of fur, so I don't have to be in a big hurry, and I enjoy it. Talked to our auctioneer Dwight Gapper today. He's excited about coming up for our fur auction. So hope we get some trappers to bring some fur in. I was telling Dwight, we haven't had the auction for 2 years now, and the fur price has been low, so I don't know if guys held on to their fur or what was going on, but well, my YouTube channel is doing all right. I ended up selling some traps in Montana yesterday, but what I still can't believe is how many of you guys are not members of your local trap and the National Trappers Association. That's kind of ignorant to me. I'm not understanding why guys aren't joining. You can't tell me you don't know about it. I mean, to me, I'm almost to the point where I think to buy a trapping license, you should have to go through a course. And by doing that, joining your local trapping association, just to teach people some basics and some ethics. You can't teach ethics on the internet for some reason, but and it sure as hell ain't brought up in school anymore. I don't even think it's legal in school to talk about ethics, because they don't know what it is. But yeah, it's kind of bad. We have that problem up here. So the thing in lower 48, you have so much public ground, so much private ground. You can it seems like kind of control that a little bit up here, but we have so much public ground up here that you can just go trap anywhere. You don't have to have permission because you're on state ground, and so you get people on top of each other and just people doing dumb things, and so, but it's kind of funny. I was on my computer last night, and Justin Maple, our ATA editor, he come and drove out to the house last night and helped me. And so we took 331 videos, I think, off of my computer and put them on a hard drive. You ever notice that when you're trying to do something in front of somebody or on a video, it never works? I can take the rear legs off a moose with a knife real easy, unless there's somebody there and I'm trying to show them how to do it. Then I'm fighting it. So sometimes you'd think these are where they mauled them on the back, but a lot of times just when they're flailing around to run into a tree or a limb or something like that, that's all that is. So I don't know if any of you guys ever get fleas on your wolves. That's something, I don't have that issue out here. I don't have to worry about that. Now I get them all over on my marten and lynx, sometimes coyotes, but I don't think I've ever had them on my wolves. So still needing some help with making videos, guys. If any of you guys can give me a hand with that, I sure would appreciate it. So I like to make these short little clips instead of boring you, just trying to figure out something to talk about while I'm doing this. But I'd like to put a bunch of clips together like the rest of the guys do on YouTube, but I'm just not quite sharp enough to figure that out. So any help would be much appreciated. I tried the iMovie, but well, we didn't seem to get along at all. So this is the first male of the year, so the other two were both females. They were both, I'm gonna guess, about 3-year-old females, so Another thing I'd like to do is find somebody that makes lures. And I'd like to, like a diagram of the glands you guys are pulling out that you're wanting to use. I hate throwing these things away, but I guess I don't make lures, but I know there's a bunch of lures and like anal glands and like the pads and stuff like that that some guys use. So when I get to there is when I go, I'll drop her down. Let me grab a rag. That's hardly a rag. I know this is kind of ass backwards, but this is just how I do it. It works for me. Got a pretty small brain, so when it comes right down to it, I don't like to change. I've been doing it for a long time this way, and it just seems to work, so. Come here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is from hitting. Oh, well, we'll see here. But you know, this guy, when he was caught in the snare, he was spinning around quite a bit trying to get out of that snare, and then now that he was in the trap. So the snare, oh, don't sit on the knife is what I was telling myself. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut this camera off and concentrate.